How many dollars you want to exchange?
All of it. Like 46. Eventually, I have some money. In America, I'm homeless.
Why can't you kiss?
I have Rhea.
Run.
Awesome! The new Before the 90 Days season has given us some bizarre new cast members, but I have to say that this new guy, Loren, takes the cake when it comes to being manipulative and repulsive. And I'm talking like past Big Ed level gross. Yeah. When we first met Loren, he was going on a trip to the Philippines to meet Faith for the first time.
Faith is known as a ladyboy. This is a rough translation from Thai, and it's used primarily to describe a transgendered woman.
They had been talking for 4 months, but you quickly get the impression that Loren and Faith have completely different plans for their relationship. Loren is broke and homeless and cooks shrimp in bathrooms.
Practicing my cooking of Filipino food.
And he acts more like he wants to marry someone to escape his crappy life. He also wants an open marriage, and his potential partner, Faith, has no idea.
I don't think she's seeing anybody else, but I am. I don't necessarily want us to be an exclusive couple even after I go to the Philippines, because I don't really believe in monogamy. So
he is bringing a ring to the Philippines, hoping to corner her into a marriage so he can stay in the Philippines forever. Because he thinks that this is the easy solution to his financial problems and homelessness. And he's planning all of this when these two haven't actually met in person yet. He also hasn't been upfront with Faith about any of it yet either, including the fact that he's been sleeping around since they've been talking and wants to continue sleeping around. He's just hoping that Faith will agree to an open relationship and marriage. And this already feels like it's going to be such a disaster, right? Because not only does Faith not know his plans, but she wants to take things slow.
This relationship is very important for me because this is my first boyfriend, actually.
And she seems to have zero clue that Loren is about to bulldoze his way into her life. She thinks this trip is for them to get to know each other. She has no idea that Loren wants to immediately move to the Philippines forever.
Paano pag inaya ka sa kanila?
If I move to the US, and I think that Loren and I will make a successful life together.
Faith is also the opposite of Loren. She seems to be well established, has support, has a place to live. So you can't help but hope that when Loren arrives with this very manipulative plan, that their 20 days together ends with him leaving and not leeching onto Faith's life in the Philippines forever. And when he does finally arrive, his plan seems to include not being upfront about his situation right away. Instead, he doesn't talk about his crappy situation in the US. He's more focused on trying to rush into seeing if they are physically compatible before he drops all of his baggage.
She seems a little shy physically, but I'm hoping that soon she'll warm up to me and everything will be great.
Faith, on the other hand, is focused on getting to know Loren, go on dates, enjoy their time together.
This is my first real date with a man that I have feelings for.
But then Loren is just over here waiting to speed things up. And I guess his sleazy plan includes a written girlfriend test?
That's a very vague question.
You don't want to go. Hell.
With the test scenes, you already get the impression that Faith seems to be more like Rose was with Ed with all of this.
Never mind. Just keep it up and back to US.
She does not seem to be instantly trusting of Loren. You can tell that she likes him, but is cautious. And that is a very good thing. Because as much as Loren says that he will just go with what Faith wants to do, she can lead the way, he is still not being upfront about his intentions at all yet.
It's important to find out sooner rather than later if we're sexually compatible.
That is until he meets Faith's close friend, Mama Ding.
There's an idea where I don't just go home. I just stay here somehow.
So I'm sure you can tell by her face that this is the first time that Faith has heard this. And I had wondered about, when she had heard that Loren had a pretty small budget, if she was starting to get suspicious about a few things.
I spent all of my savings getting here. So besides the $46 in my wallet, I have a paycheck that should be deposited into my bank account in a few days.
Because the main concern when it comes to this couple is how much will Faith put up with when it comes to Loren? Will him being accepting of her, him being her first boyfriend, make her look past all of this deceptive behavior? Or is there some sort of a line? Because I hope there's a line. I'm hoping that she is like Rose, that she realizes this guy is gross, finds out his true intentions, and dumps him. Because it's taken a little bit, but his true plans start to come to light.
In America, I'm homeless.
Oh. He has this whole like explanation for how he can work online from home, but what home? Here in this hotel? You don't have a home, sir. And you were not working online in the US before. Mama Ding is already over it.
I'm worried for Faith kasi baka si Loren ginagamit niya si Faith kasi si Faith is a job stable kasi yun ang gusto niya.
Faith doesn't have a huge reaction to what Loren says. She thinks that Loren is a hardworking person and can look past this.
Who will be the person to, accept me for who I am?
Because I accept you for who you are.
Yes.
So at this point, I got that feeling of, oh no, great. Faith is already okaying the red flags.
Kasi kung sa finances, wala na maging problema because love is all that matters.
She's already being blinded by her feelings towards Loren.
I just hope there are no more secrets.
But then I remembered, oh yeah, this guy has more than just that secret. And there's an even bigger one he hasn't mentioned yet. And now Loren has no choice but to mention it. So just to preface this and the rest of the video, if you start to wonder why I'm bleeping certain things out, parts of words, or not saying directly what something is, it's because Loren shares so many disgusting details about some things, and I can't say what he's saying because YouTube doesn't like certain words, so I have to be careful with how I word things. Got it? Okay. Anyways, so the day after the visit with Mama Ding, Loren gets a text in the morning from a friend he was hooking up with 2 weeks before he came to the Philippines. Reminder, Faith has been talking about how Loren is her boyfriend. She's taking this relationship very seriously. She's acting like they are monogamous, right? She wants to take things slow. And the whole time she's been thinking that, doing that, Loren has been sleeping around while they've been talking. And like, I get it, like they've only been talking for 4 months, it was long distance, but he keeps saying like, oh, I don't know if she knows I want an open relationship. Oh, I don't know if she thinks I'm sleeping around. And this is all just BS coming from him. I think he wants to just do what he wants and then her just accept it when he tells her. But I don't think she can just accept what he's about to say.
About a week ago, I was out partying with one of my friends. Turns out she has gonorrhea of the throat, which means I most likely have gonorrhea of the throat.
And the amount of times in this scene that they zoom into his shorts, stop doing that.
Renee, the chicken lady, wants to remind you to subscribe to the kiblz channel. If you don't, she will rain her horde of 135 chickens on you.
Let that chicken live.
I always planned on talking to Faith about having an open relationship once I got to the Philippines. But this probably isn't the best way to broach that conversation.
Basically, he's feeling symptoms. That's all I'm gonna say. He's not feeling well. And now in the next episode coming up, he's going to have to explain what's going on to Faith.
Why can't you kiss?
I have gonorrhea.
Wipe that stupid grin off your face. Faith will not find this funny.
It's cheating.
It seems like this makes Faith rethink their relationship. I mean, I would hope so. I think he's purposefully not telling her certain things. And this guy is just, he's gross. He's trying to leech onto her life. She needs to get away from him. She needs to run. And believe it or not, he gets even more gross. I keep using the word gross. I think I need to get the thesaurus out again. Revolting. There we go. Loren is revolting. Loren gets more revolting even outside of the show. So apparently NDAs don't matter anymore to the 90 Day Fiancé cast members because Loren, since the season has started, we're only a few episodes in, Loren has been out on the internet just oversharing since this all started. He even got to the point where he got banned from a 90 Day Fiancé subreddit for saying nasty things. I'll show what he said on the screen if you can't see it. He basically says that men are disgusting. Oh, you mean like you, Loren? And cis women are gross because of what their hormones make them smell like. That's all I'm gonna say out loud. He also went on these rants about his ex-wife, who this guy has kids with his ex-wife. This guy is a parent, by the way, and he's saying all this stuff everywhere. And he's just been anywhere and everywhere he can talking. But what's ironic is like he's getting banned from stuff, and it's just the stuff he's saying is so vile that people don't want to hear him talk. Also, MovingMad has a video where Loren talks about a lot of things related to the show. He also talks about some of his experiences with the show. If you do want to go listen to that, just a heads up, it's very graphic. I will link that video in the description below. But in general, Faith has a job. She's excited to have a boyfriend. And then Loren is over here completely opposite. He just wants to have hookups. And I think he just wants to leech on to poor Faith's life in the Philippines. And the fact that he is not being honest about what he wants, he has not been honest or upfront about his intentions. I think he knows what Faith wants and doesn't care and is just going to do whatever he wants and hopes that she will accept it since this is her first boyfriend. It feels very manipulative and icky. I just really hope that Faith gets the ick and runs away from this guy. And apparently he's awful in real life too, my God. So overall, this is like episode 4, and we already want Faith to run away. We want Faith to have a realization like Rose did with Ed and just dump this guy. Dump him, please. Thanks for watching. Bye.